Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is opening night here at Perth Motorplex for the POWERPALOOZA. The car is ready to go. We've done some final checks, done some final measurements, making sure that we're good to go for the first heat. We have hot laps tonight, 2 heat races and a feature race for 20 laps. So yeah, should be pretty good. It's pretty cloudy down here at the moment, which is pretty good. We're gonna have the moisture come back up in the track, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully it's a hooked up drivey track and we can get some speed out of this thing. So yeah, car's looking pretty good. I think that I'm in a good space where I am now, in a good head space, and yeah, feeling pretty comfortable. So yeah, can't wait for tonight to start and see what the start of the season can bring, and hopefully we have a solid night.
How they do it is by solving the maintenance and payload challenges that keep your mind from being better tomorrow than it was today. Head to schlam.com, that's schlam.com. It's the second lot of hot laps for the Total Tools Rockingham speed cars are underway. Cody Nash, Chris Dimmick, Daniel Golding, Bo Doyle, Patrick Watson, Corey Smith, and Gary Mann are on track for this set of hot laps. We're hoping that the 5 of Isaiah Manic is going to be on track as well. In fact, Isaiah is indeed out there. It's not coming up on our screen. Isaiah is out there, so that is good to see. So we do have around 7, around 8. Anyway, all I know is Bo Doyle's got a good time. In fact, Cody Nash is going better, 16.934. Coming in the front straight right now is Chris Dimmick, who can only go at 18.661. Chris Dimmick back in the speed cars after about a decade out. He's been racing Formula 500s for quite some time. He's been very good at it. Chris Dimmick now into the speed cars. So Cody Nash at the moment has the second fastest time, 16.934. Fastest time is from Bo Doyle, 16.816.
So hot laps are done and dusted. It's pretty decent. The car felt alright. Track's a bit greasy, so I was just having to sacrifice my entry. It was greasy on entry, so I was like a bit loose. So I had to come in, sacrifice my entry for my exit so I could get maximum speed off the exit of the corner. So, but yeah, all in all, the car's feeling really good. We're fastest in our group, and I think it was second overall. So really happy with that for our first time out in the new car. So yeah, we're just doing some minor adjustments. We got a while to our heat race. We're in the second heat, so we got 3 heats tonight, but we're in the second and the third. So everyone gets 2 heats each, but 3 overall. So we're in the second heat, but it's our first heat. So we'll go watch the first heat of speed cars, see what the track's doing, just follow the track, and then see if we need to make some changes before heat 2. If we do, we will, and then yeah, go from there. But so far the car's feeling really good, and yeah, feeling really comfortable. So should be a good start to the night.
Too busy with Sunday.
That's right. Here we go, heat number 2 of the Total Tools of Rockingham. Speed cars, good field engaged here. The green lights are on, and they're 1, 2, 3, 4 across the track as we get this on underway. Cody Nash is your early race leader. There's charges coming from everywhere as they run down the Triple M back straight the first time. It is on for young and old. No, it's not. No, it's not. Turn off the yellows. Let's do it again. 10 cars. 8 laps, heat 2. Total Tools of Rockingham speed cars. Away we go. They are 4 across the track again, and this time Watson got the best of the exchange as they go down into turn number 1, the TD Granny Flats and Modular Hose turn. We've got 1 car that's hit the fence, not once but twice, and that was the 15 of Robbie Golding. He goes back to last. Slide job there by the 51 of Bo Doyle. Didn't quite come off. Underneath goes Tom Payette. He moves into second place. Now Doyle goes back to 4th because here comes Cody Nash as they run down the back straight. A very frantic first lap here in the speed cars heat 2. Patrick Watson, the race leader, as they come out of turn number 4. Trouble for 1 car, which is going to the infield, which is Cody Nash, and he is OUT out.
Yeah, big dramas for him. And Rob Golding going from the old chocolates to boiled lollies, going from first in heat number 1 and now in the back of the pack as Tom Payette puts in a slide job out of turn 3 at Schlam and takes the lead. So Tom Payette, your race leader from Patrick Watson. Jake Robinson sneaks his way up into 3rd spot momentarily ahead of Bo Doyle. They will keep battling away for third and fourth. But Tom Payette has now gotten himself away from Patrick Watson. He's put out about a second or so here now. It's 0.9 of a second between Payette and Watson. Jake Robinson is in third and Bo Doyle fourth.
It's the way it is at the moment. And back then to Chris Dimmick, who's having a pretty good run in his first night in speed cars in a long time. 5 down and 3 to go. Tom Payette is your leader from Patrick Watson, Jake Robinson. There's the green car of Bo Doyle in fourth place. There's our leader, Tom Payette. He's out by 1.3 seconds on that last circulation. This time around, he'll have 2 to go in Heat 2 of the Total Tools of Rockingham speed cars. He's got this one in the books.
Does indeed. Patrick Watson now just trying to fight off from Jake Robinson, who's putting on a lot of pressure. Robinson putting in a great drive here tonight in Heat number 2 and looked pretty good in the early heat as well. But it's Tom Payette, who took out 4 feature wins last season. He was our track champion as well here at the Motorplex. He looks like he's going to secure a win right now. Just ahead, just behind there is Patrick Watson and Jake Robinson. That looks like they've settled second and third. But Tom Payette, very, very good performance from him. He wins from Patrick Watson. Third, Jake Robinson. Fourth, Bo Doyle. Fifth place is going to go.
So heat race number 1 is run and done. Unfortunately, we went backwards in that one. Started off the front, and I think we finished 4th. So yeah, just the car setup wasn't really what I wanted it to be. It was a bit loose coming into the corner, and then yeah, just from there it was just spinning the wheels, and unfortunately went a little bit backwards. But it's all right. We learned from that. Changed the car for the second heat. We're starting off the back, so we can only go forwards. So yeah, hopefully we can get a solid run in the second heat and move forwards and get a decent starting spot for the feature, and just see where we can go from there. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, but you know, these things happen. It's racing. Can't dwell on the past. We've got to go forwards. So yeah, hopefully we can move forwards in the second heat and get up there and yeah, have a solid starting position for the feature. So see what we can do.
All that's set to go. Harding and Pickens on the front row. Quality wherever you look. It's a rugged old start, but Harding has got the best of it. We'll see if the greens remain on. Here comes Pickens on the inside. Harding on the outside, and they go side by side. The greens remain on. Harding on the outside, Pickens on the inside. Throws a speculator as they come out of Mobile 1. Harding on the outside leads this one from Pickens. Back in third place, it is Keenan Fleming. Then back to Patrick Watson. Chris Dimmick there in fifth. As they run down the Triple M back straight. Not much separating the two of them. Here comes Pickens again. Having a look underneath of Daniel Golding. They run out of 4 into the main straight. It is Golding just.
What will the New Zealander do? He is not too far away from Dan Golding in the Nasco Supplies car number 71. Michael Pickens, he's driven this 4-car a few times before in the last couple of seasons or so and had a fair bit of success in it. He's only about 3 car lengths off our race leader Dan Golding. And while that's happening, Keenan Fleming is still nearby. If there's a bit of an issue up ahead, then he might swoop. But in fact, Michael Pickens just falls back a little bit now from Dan Golding, who might have just settled. Meanwhile, further back, a massive crash right on the exit of Maddington Toyota, turn number 2. Do not want the penalty shortcuts.
He hasn't ventured all that far out. 4 laps to go. Harding leads Pickens. Around Coney they come for the first time tonight. And our race leader is that of Daniel Golding. Michael Pickens is second. He's back on the infield safely as they move down the Triple M back straight. Our race leader is Golding. Pickens giving great chase. Back then to Fleming. There's a move further back in the field. And it's Bo Doyle and Chris Dimmick. We've got 5 down and 3 to go. And our race leader is doing a good job out in front. Daniel Golding. Michael Pickens giving... Oh no, Michael Pickens is gone. Pickens is out of the race. Another one bites the dust. So we're down to 6 cars and 2 laps remaining.
So there's a big turn up right there with Michael Pickens out of the race. It allows a lot of free air now for Daniel Golding. And meanwhile, further back, Keenan Fleming is in second. Patrick Watson third, and Chris Dimmick now is returning back to the speed cars. He's going to get himself, hopefully, if it continues on, 4th place in this one. And some decent points leading into our feature. But Daniel Golding, car number 71, into Schland turn 3, out of Mobile 1 turn 4. He'll get the checkered flag. Well done to Dan Golding. Wins from Keenan Fleming, third to Patrick Watson, fourth to Chris Dimmick, and Bo Doyle fifth. Andrew Charles, the only other car to finish in what can only be described as...
So heat race number 2 is run and done. car really felt a lot better there. We did some changes from heat number 1, tightened the car up for heat number 2, and yeah, she was a rocket ship. Just cars got bunched up on the start, and I had tried to go underneath, and then the car in front went low as well, and we all got bunched up, and unfortunately made contact at the start, which sent me back a bit. Then we had a red light halfway through the race, and on the restart I got relegated 2 positions. Unfortunately, the chief steward told me that I jumped the start. Of course, as a driver myself, I will argue that, saying I didn't, but what's done is done. And yeah, went back 2 positions and then managed to move forwards, I think another 2 or 3, something like that. I think we finished like 5th. So started 7th, finished 5th. We're starting 5th in the feature race. It's 20 long laps. So yeah, hopefully we can have a solid feature race. Unfortunately, the car's got no brakes at all. We've got issues all night with that. So I'm going to be working hard in the shed this week, trying to get that fixed for next weekend. So yeah, unfortunately got no brakes whatsoever. We thought we fixed it for the second heat, but went out again and straight away lost them. So we're doing 20 long laps without any brakes. So it's going to be a bit up on the wheel, but yeah, hopefully we can move a couple of positions forwards and yeah, hopefully be there at the end and have a strong finish. So yeah, see what we can do.
It's a race for the speed cars. Tom Payette and Patrick Watson lead us away. A field of 14. 20 laps the journey. Who will take out the first feature of the season for the speed cars? Good start by Tom Payette. He and Patrick Watson swap sides as they come into the main straight. And our race leader is Tom Payette. Where are the challenges going to come from? I don't need to worry about that because the yellow lights have been brought on. And Jake Robinson was starting to make a move as well. The officials not happy. It's Payette and Watson on row 1. The white car on the second row is Jake Robinson. Away we go. Robinson gets a good start this time on Watson as they thunder down into turn number 1. Tom Payette is the leader. We've safely negotiated turn 1 and 2. Move down the Triple M back straight. Where are the moves coming from? One of them is Michael Pickens, has already got past a few. He started a fair way back in the field. And another one starting to impress is Chris Dimmick in the Fluoro car number 6. He's moved up into 5th place very quickly indeed, as our race leader is Tom Payette. He leads at the moment from Watson, and back then to Keenan Fleming, who swings around the outside, moves into 2nd after 2 laps.
Yeah, good move there from Keenan Fleming. Started position number 4, has moved his way up into 2nd position. Jake Robinson back in that 4th position right now. Chris Dimmick, he has been an eye-catcher though so far. He's in 5th right now, though being challenged at the moment by Rob Golding. And here comes the New Zealander, Michael Pickens, is starting to charge his way. And he's trying to pick them off one by one. He's up into 6th spot right now. He's now into 5th as he thunders down the 92.9 Triple M back straight. But Payette, your leader from Fleming and Watson.
Yeah, there's a lot going on further back in the field at the moment. They're starting to sort themselves out. It's a good battle for 3rd and 4th. There is Tom Payette. It's coming up to 1/4 of the race done. 5 down and 15 laps to go. It's Payette out in front from Keenan Fleming. 3rd place is that of the 76 of Patrick Watson. This group of cars here have been one to watch because there's plenty of action, plenty of moves happening. Nash is in there, Chris Dimmick, Dan Golding is in that group of cars. As they move up on the outside is Nash around the outside of Chris Dimmick. We complete another lap.
Just keep it clean, lads. That's all we want. Keep it clean. Get your cars back to the transponders at the end of the night. Out in front, it's still Payette from Fleming, from Watson. Pickens is closing on Jake Robinson further back right now as they swing into the Open Finance front straight. So a 7 down on this 20 lapper, 13 laps to go. Keenan Fleming just put in the fastest lap of the race with a 15.6, while Tom Payette is still well clear. The gap is about 2 seconds between Payette and Fleming.
So the biggest mover of the race was from position 12 to position 5 as he currently stands in Michael Pickens. But he's got a long, long way to go. He's now coming up to 4th place now, is Pickens. He comes back though on the inside, just Jake Robinson. Pickens comes back on him again and now gets into 4th place. He's up behind Patrick Watson. This is the battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th place at the moment. Our race leader is coming out of turn number 4, about 150 metres ahead of him as Pickens puts on another slider, goes underneath of Watson and moves into 3rd.
And that's the final podium spot right there. Michael Pickens, brilliant performance from him, starting back in position number 12 and now up into 3rd spot. Meanwhile, he's about half a lap behind our race leader in Tom Payette. He is absolutely absolutely smoking it out there
he's
right
not
now.
smoking it, he's out.
Oh no! Tom Payette is out. Out of the race. The 7 is out. So Keenan Fleming now takes the lead. Michael Pickens will be licking his lips right now, thinking, can I swing my way near the front? He's 2.6 seconds behind.
Well, it's on now. There's no lap cars between first and second because he's got past Andrew Charles into the main straight. Fleming's got 3 cars to pass here, and Pickens is going to start to close the gap. It's down to 2.3. Fleming gets around 1, he gets around 2. So there's 2 lap cars now between he and Michael Pickens. Pickens is going way the quicker. Fleming comes out of turn number 4, 6 to go.
We're on here, folks. There could be a drama towards the end. Keenan Fleming has done a real good job, though, getting past that lap traffic and didn't lose a great deal of time between him and Michael Pickens. Now Pickens is going to have to try and fly his way through this lap traffic, which he tries to get a 2-for-1 deal. He might just be able to do that as he swings out of turn number 1. But there's your race leader, Keenan Fleming. Lead still about 2.2 seconds between him and Michael Pickens. Then back to Patrick Watson and Jake Robinson with 4 to go.
4 laps to go. The margin was 2.2. It's 2.7 now. So maybe Fleming has done enough. He's got no one near him, no one behind him, no one in front of him. And Keenan Fleming may take this feature race out. It's been some sort of a drive, though, by Michael Pickens to come from where he did up into second place, down into TD Granny Flats and Modular Homes turn. He's trying to get past these other cars right in front of him. One of those is that of Chris Timmick. Gets underneath of him now. 2 laps to go. Keenan Fleming has only got a K to go. Trouble right in front of us, and off. Pickens is out.
Oh no, well Pickens has had to come into the bike track because of maybe that incident, but that has brought him out of the race. Wrong lap for Michael Pickens. That's going to bring Patrick Watson and Cody Nash up onto the podium. Meanwhile, Keenan Fleming is flying right now. Into the Triple M back straight he goes, up to Schlam turn number 3. And the 26 car, Keenan Fleming, didn't get a feature win last season. He's got one on night 1 here for the Total Tours Rockingham Speed Cars. Keenan Fleming, your race winner. Second place will go the way of Cody Nash, then Patrick Watson. Jake Robinson gets 4th, Bo Doyle in 5th, and Daniel Golding is going to finish in 6th from Rob Golding. Then Corey Smith a lap back, Chris Dimmick, William Douglas, and
That's our night done dusted. We're on our way home now. Really happy with how we ended up. We finished 5th overall, I think. So track was really hooked up. It was fast, non-stop action. So felt a little bit tired towards the end, but it was just fatigue being out of the car for the last 6 months. So definitely be back in the gym this week, ready for next weekend. So, but yeah, all in all, the car's straight. Still had a brake issue towards the end, so we're going to fix that for next meeting. But other than that, I think that was the only problem that we had. So yeah, took a while to get into my groove for the feature race. Tried down low, which was just greasy, and then got up high, which there was nothing there. So made our way back up and finished 5th. So yeah, all in all, the car's straight. Just get the brake issue sorted during the week, and yeah, hopefully be back next weekend and be up the pointy end even faster. So yeah, can't wait.